11 weeks of recovery and then getting back for this marathon is truly remarkable. And Kibede doing great today.
And he just entered Central Park South, but they're at different ends of this slide uphill rise. And Mutai can coast home from here, John. He's got about half a mile to run. Kibede, yet again, has produced the goods. He is the toughest little character out there. He really is. I mean, there is no doubt at all that if you run the London Marathon in March, then you run the World Championships in sweltering up conditions in Moscow back in August, and then try and go to the well again in November in New York, you are compromising your performance.
And even more so, hoping that in Moscow he could have kind of finalized his lead and not have to run here. But then he finishes fourth in Moscow and has to regroup, train again, get his mind wrapped around running one of the biggest marathons in the world, and, you know, beating another guy that's just as good as he is. That's pretty crazy hard.
And Jeffrey Mutai, really, he spoiled us 2 years ago when he ran the course record at 2:05:06, because he's probably going to finish under the old course record if he had not smashed it himself. Still very impressive run despite the conditions of the weather. Temperature-wise, fantastic. The wind certainly something these fellows had to fight along with the 26.2 miles the entire way.
But in neither race, the women's or the men's, has there been anything like running against the clock, chasing quick times today. They've both been tactical races, really contrasting tactical races. And as we've seen Jeffrey Mutai there at Columbus Circle turning into the park, well, he doesn't need to worry. He's not going to be looking over his shoulder. Tony, how's it looking?
Well, Kebede's got a lot of running left in his legs. He's really looking good, and what he's doing is he's climbing through the women who have fallen off pace. So he's got people to race, in essence. Of course, it's long gone Mutai, but Kebede is putting on many, many steps on the people in third, and it's Mustafa April from South Africa making a big breakthrough, who looks like he's going to be on the podium here in New York City. But the difference between Kebede and Mutai is one's got 2 marathons, one's got 3.
And that certainly started to show at the 20-mile mark when Mutai decided to go, and whether he was hesitant or if it didn't allow, he wasn't, there was a bit of insecurity about how much conditioning he had, how much he had in that reserve. Kebede didn't cover that immediately, and while he's running strong now, at the time, didn't feel like he could answer that. And quite frankly, with $500,000 on the line, can you afford to try and cover that move? And you blow up, and next thing you know, now you're 12th.
Kebede's done everything right. Kiptich back in 8th place has unfortunately lost his shot after $500,000 today. Mutai here, not worried about the $500,000. He was never a player in that. This is his first marathon in 13 months. But he goes up this last little climb here, 100 yards to go, John, and this has been a very comfortable win for Mutai. He actually looks kind of tired, but maybe it's because he knows there is no need to dig down that extra layer of talent, of strength and speed, but he's so far ahead.
Mutai was one of those guys that tucked in, let the wind be shielded by him, and he really, I think, benefited from it.
And the New York Marathon fans welcome their 2013 champion, Jeffrey Mutai. 2 hours, 8 minutes, 23 seconds after the cannon fire in Staten Island, he arrives in Central Park, breaking the 10,013.